Assalamu alaikum, guys. I hope you guys are well. Welcome back to my channel. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this video, and it's been maybe a couple of weeks since I posted my last video. So if you haven't checked my journey to Islam, there's two parts of the video. Just find them the link below. So how I told my mom I converted to Islam. So originally, when I think just a month after I converted to Islam, so my mom, she actually found my Quran at some point in one of my desk drawers, and found all my books and everything else that was in there. She was not happy. So as you guys know, my mom, she comes from a Christian background. I was born in Lithuania, which is a Christian Catholic country. So exploring Islam isn't allowed. It's not normal, and it's really like against the norm. So she was not happy. So she was very upset with me. She actually took my books away and stuff like that. And when my dad was around, and he was very unhappy, saying if I convert to Islam, he would disown me. But I don't really feel like he meant it 100%, because I'm his daughter and stuff. But it was a very scary time for me. So I didn't really tell them the truth about converting at the time. It's just I just told them at the time that I was looking into Islam, just kind of like explore the religion. And that's what I was doing. I was reading Quran, and I was reading the books and everything that I had that was given to me. So fast forward maybe like 8-9 months, I think a good 9 months. And I don't know, some of you don't know, I've started seeing someone. So my mom has met him and stuff like that. So she was asking questions about what the relationship might be like, how for example, if we got married, and how would it turn out and stuff, and would it and how do they feel about me being a non-Muslim. And I just had to talk to my mom in a way where it was just I really wanted to tell her, because this whole time she thought I was just looking into Islam and I wasn't actually going to convert. Whereas where the truth was, I was Muslim the whole time. I didn't tell her that day because I wasn't ready. I was I'll be honest with you guys, I was very, very scared to do so. So but however, I think not the next day, but a few days after, guilt was literally eating me up so much, because I felt like I can't live this double life within my own household, and I needed for my mum to find out, that I've converted, because she's going to find out sooner or later, and I'd rather for her to find out, now, not when I start my life without her, and then she finds out through someone else. So what I did, I sat down with her, and I was like, look mum, so I know we had a conversation about religion previously, a few days ago. It's just I wanted to tell you something. I wanted to tell you the truth. So I actually accepted Islam. By this point, my mom, I don't think she was expecting it. So I won't lie, she was very heartbroken. I can see in her face she was very upset about the whole thing. And however, we did have a like a grown-up conversation, and I tried to explain to her why did I take such decisions to to convert, and that it wasn't for the guy that I'm dating, or if it wasn't for someone else, it was just purely my own journey, my own decision to do so. Because that's very important, because I don't think my mum would have respected me if I converted for a guy, because if you have to think realistically, it's not very like a smart thing to do, because it's a lifelong decision. And if this person decides to leave your life, then what are you gonna do, what are you gonna say, you know? And that's why I just wanted to kind of reassure that, you know, I've did this for myself and not for anyone else. You know, because I didn't really have anyone else you know, influence me regarding to Islam. So I'm proud to say, like, you know, like this whole journey was all by myself. So you know, and afterwards, I won't lie to you guys, I'll be 100% honest with you, because you know, if some other reverts are watching this video, I really want them to understand, like, it's not going to be easy. So within my household, it was difficult. It was really difficult, because my mum, she was upset, not the fact that, like, you know, she was upset with a few things, the fact that I didn't tell her, I didn't discuss it with her before I made the decision. But however, I really wanted to. It's something I would really consider to doing with most parents. It really depends on the type of relationship you have with your mom and your dad. Like, whether you're very open about things, I would 100% recommend go ahead and, you know, speak to them. But, you know, I couldn't really do so because I was really scared, and, you know, I had my dad, you know, just like, you know, I was scared of my parents, basically. But yeah, but in the end, you know, it's been maybe 2-3 weeks now since I've told her the truth. You know, I've tried to show my mom, you know, I love her, and, you know, nothing has really changed about me. You know, since since everything happened, I actually became a lot better person. I started to do a lot of things that, you know, she would probably be proud of, you know, even like little things like cleaning around the house, or, you know, like cooking eventually, and just trying to be a very good person. Maybe like just do more activities with my mom before, when I probably wouldn't have really thought of doing. But yeah, so and that's pretty much it. Now we're fine. You know, she's still not very happy, you know, there's a lot of issues, but, you know, inshallah soon we're gonna, you know, sort them out. And yeah, if anyone is thinking of telling their parents, there's a few tips I'll probably say. So if you're looking into converting to Islam, please discuss it with your family if you are able to do so, because I know there's a lot of families, especially in the Eastern European community, they're very Islamophobic. You know, and other families are very Islamophobic, so, you know, they would even disown their own children for converting. So be very careful of you know, just kind of assess what type of relationship you have with your parents. Second of all, just try to show them the best sort of things about Islam. Make sure you know your stuff, and you know, because thing is, what a lot of parents will do, they will mix culture with Islam. When they look at Islam from you know, an outsider's point of view, just have to remind them that, like, this is culture and this is Islam, and for hopefully, inshallah, I really hope they would understand. So be prepared to be asked you know, serious questions. Be very open-minded, because I know it's a very difficult thing for you to do, to be able to talk to your parents and tell them you know, about your journey, but you also have to understand this whole process might be very difficult for them as well, and just be patient with them. Like, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, if you're gonna tell your mom or your dad, or, you know, your grandparents, your brother and your sister, you have to be you know, very patient, because it's like, it's gonna take a while for them to digest everything that's happened. Yeah, so this is, you know, I intended for this to be like a very quick video, but you know, nearly 10 minutes. You know, thank you so much. I have, you know, received lovely comments on my YouTube channel. I just want to thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate the support, and I'm just very grateful to have, you know, all of you, you know, like, viewing my story, making nice comments. I really appreciate it. So, you know, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, inshallah.